They see that this is not going to work, you know, and they care about you, hopefully, so, and they're smart, so, no, it's true. Yeah, I could talk all day about it. I love talking about marriage.
Quiet on the set, please.
Sorry.
That's right, we have a class to do. There you go. 438, oh my God.
Yeah.
You're tired.
No. I'm totally hyped up. Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Today we have, in fact, at my request, we have someone very special who has come back at all our requests. I talked about Harinam Singh Khalsa to my immediate right. Harinam is a spiritual teacher and counselor and one of the most amazing persons I have met. Harinam, the way you worked us out last time, my thighs are still burning from that. I was calling you names, but I had the best workout. And Georgea, I'm so glad that you're here today to experience that. To my extreme right, I'm going to first introduce Georgea Richards. Georgea is new to Yogaxpress, but I think she has, Georgea, you have practiced yoga before, have you?
A little bit.
You have, a little bit. So, but you've heard a lot about it
Yes.
as well. You cannot not have living in New York. So welcome to the show. I won't say too much about Harinam just yet. You're going to find out about him. But will you tell us, our viewers, a little more? Georgea, that's beautiful. Can you just bring the music a little softer? Just a little bit. Georgea, tell us a little more about yourself. Maybe come a little closer to the mic.
Sure.
Just, and no, we can't move that because it vibrates. So yeah,
Yes,
tell us.
and I'm so honored and excited to be on the show with you, Banu, and thank you, and it's wonderful meeting you as well. My name is Georgea Richards. I'm originally from Canada, and I'm now living in New York, and I'm very excited to be on the show. I am going to be an attorney, and I enjoy physical exercise as well as spiritually, mentally, and I believe that yoga can bring me to a calmer place. So thank you.
You started with us on the perfect day. You will not be disappointed. Whatever your expectations of yoga, I think you're going to experience that today. Now, before I move on to introduce our special guest, I'd like to thank Josiane Hurd, our director. Josiane, thank you so much for holding the fort once more. Richard Swanson, our facilitator for the studio lights, gobos, and the setup. Body music today, I'm going to have Harinam talk about it. Opening track is from Sapta Tandav. Harinam, that's beautiful. What is that?
Yeah, this is Banu. This is a piece of music in both English and its original language, Gurmukhi, and it's called a mother's blessing, and it's a prayer from a mother who's about to give birth, to pray that this new life that's going to be brought, that the life will be blessed with prosperity and happiness, but most importantly that this soul coming into this life will be seeking its essence and be connecting with the Creator.
It's so soothing. It's so calming. So what do you have something planned for us along the lines of that kind of effect that the music has?
Possibly.
Okay. Harinam Singh Khalsa, watch out for him today as well. Come stretch with us, do whatever he's making us do. We want you to enjoy this. I don't like to use the word suffer, but it's nice to share the same energy that we have in the studios. Of course, you can also come here to our studios and stretch with us. If you do come, a little bit of housekeeping, we'll share with you a copy of my third title, Yoga Secrets. I don't want to take the thunder away from Harinam, so I'm just going to mention in passing. We will share other things, a postcard as well, some basic simple stretches on this postcard. Thank you, Georgea. But all this is just to help you out. We have amazing special guests like Harinam every now and then. And you see on the screen, you have Harinam's details. yogaheaven.com is his website. And email Harinam at yogaheaven56@gmail.com. His phone number is up there as well. Harinam, what do you have planned for us?
Well, Banu, I think we're going to continue what we were addressing the last time that I visited here, and that would be the kind of like the energetics part of yoga. That, of course, these days many people do practice yoga for its obvious therapeutic and health benefits and physical fitness benefits. But when people explore the practice of yoga at a deeper level, they actually can begin feeling something that's very much their essence, and even start having an experience that our body is not actually just a physical body and the blood running through our veins, but actually there is some vibrational quality to this, that we would call almost like an electromagnetic field.
Right.
So even to the extent that our bodies end here, that doesn't mean that's where we end, that we actually, people call it the aura, or like, but actually there's something of a field around us that is an extension of what our actual physical being is. When we practice yoga and meditation, we actually become more aware of this as we open up to this.
Sorry to interrupt your thought. Is that why sometimes when we are in the presence of some people, we are more comfortable than we are in the presence of other people? Is that what's happening?
Oh, without a doubt. In fact, I think we all know that sometimes we're in a room and somebody walks in, and the room empties because nobody wants to.
Everyone wants to get out of there.
And similarly, sometimes you are in a room and you're talking to somebody and somebody enters and you don't even see them, but you can kind of feel that somebody is somebody very loving, and we've all experienced this, and people have experienced that with us too, that people just kind of, well, you never met me before, how do you know about me? But you can kind of just, there's a sense, and what it is it's this, you actually do experience a person by their presence. So we give this different words, but this has much to do with our presence. So the set we're going to do today in particular, this is going to have to do with, again, this having this awareness of this electromagnetic field, or whatever you would call it. And as we spoke last time about chakras, there are different areas of our body that radiate different qualities of energy. So this one is, we're going to be expanding our electromagnetic field, so to speak, but from the heart center. And that's why I picked this music out as well, because this is very heart-oriented music. And so when our heart is open, we're able to actually connect with people. And you can actually feel it sometimes. You'll be in a person's presence and everybody's heart is open, and there's a tremendous feeling of love there, and it doesn't even have to be expressed verbally. Sometimes with a stranger, you just connect, and that's because everybody's opened up. So in a set like this, we're trying to open our hearts up and be able to project this.
Okay? I can't wait.
All right, here we go. Now, why don't you, so we don't bump into each other a little
we'll
there.
stagger. We'll go back.
A little staggered. Okay. So now what we're going to do most of this set today will be pretty simple in that most of this will be sitting down. Okay. All right. And the first thing we're going to do, we call this just easy pose, cross-legged position. If those at home are great physical yogis and you do full lotus, you put one foot on top. But no, be comfortable.
I could try, but I won't be able to disengage myself.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to do that on live TV. So cross-legged, we call it easy pose. It'll be fine. You're doing fine. Here, actually probably bringing your heel a little bit closer in, and the other one, just like that, a little closer. That's good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to lift our arms up to 60 degrees and pull back the hands, just like perfectly. It's a very harmonious position. Now, this is what we're going to do. So close your eyes, and we're going to do this for a couple of minutes. So inhale deep. And now exhale. And now inhale. And with the breath held in, I want you to pump your stomach 16 times. So count it out to yourself. 16 times you're going to pump in and out your stomach, but hold the breath in.
Oh, I see.
As you're holding the breath in, okay? And when you no sound, just 16 times in and out. And when you hit the 16th, then exhale, and then we'll continue. And we'll do this for 2 minutes. So again, for those of you in the audience, you're going to inhale deep, hold, and pump the stomach in and out 16 times. And after you've done that, then you'll exhale. And this is also, as you can imagine, this is also quite good for your digestive system.
Yes.
Many things we're doing in yoga, we're working on different parts of this very intricate body that was given to us. It's amazingly complex. There's so many things going on. And so when we practice yoga, we're addressing many different aspects of this. So in this set we're doing today, not only are we breathing and we're bringing oxygen into our blood, we're opening our heart, and we're also soothing our digestive system. Okay, you're almost there. And you'll see in the audience, at times I'm looking at my watch, and the reason I'm doing that is not that I have an appointment to make, but that in Kundalini Yoga, many of our exercises are done by the clock. There'll be 2, 3, 11 minutes, depending. And I should tell you beforehand that in this particular set, since we're a little limited by time, I'm cutting down the usual times proportionately. Normally we'd be doing this maybe for 3 or 4 minutes. Now I'm doing it for 2. Okay, almost there. 15 more seconds. And in particular, this is building what we call the electromagnetic field, because you can imagine you have your arms up, you're steady, and you can actually almost feel this beautiful rainbow going from hand to hand. Okay, now inhale deep and exhale. Shake your hands out. Okay, shake them out. Shake out your arms. Very good. And now the next thing we're going to do, we talked about this in the last class, that in Kundalini Yoga we have different types of breathing called pranayama, and we do something that is not practiced that openly in other forms of yoga, and that would be called breath of fire. And breath of fire is very, very rapid. You remember that? Very rapid breathing from the navel point, very quickly in and out, almost like hyperventilating, but not from your chest, from your navel. So you're pumping your navel in and out equally, very quickly, so you're almost breathing in and out 2 or 3 times a second. That's called breath of fire. Really heats the body up, gets the toxins out. So we're going to hold our arms out parallel and just kind of let your hands hang. Okay, arms straight out, arms hanging, and now do breath of fire.
Is it okay to sit on my knees?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She's seeing my cheat sheet here, and it actually is. In fact, why don't we do that? Sit on the heels, okay? And the other easy pose would have been fine too, but this is even better. You're right. So let's put this down here and breath of fire. Very rapidly. Eyes are always shut, unless otherwise indicated. We want to keep our eyes shut so we experience what's happening and not get distracted by that very, very powerful window of the senses, the eyes.
My train is slowing down. Keep going.
Okay, her train is slowing down, so we're throwing some coal in there, keeping her going. So keep going. A lot of times when the breathing on breath of fire is not equal, the people you'll find that your breath is not, you're running out of air. But if you get it absolutely equal, you can go on for hours, actually. Okay, you're doing good. Another 45 seconds. Keep up. Oops. Again, this is called breath of fire, and it's very, very energizing. Keep up. This is one of our favorite mantras in Kundalini Yoga. Keep up. I'm always exhorting my students. I can do that. My teacher was that way with me. He was tough. There's a man named Yogi Bhajan. He passed away a few years ago, but he was tough. And he used to scream at us. He gave us impossible things. He goes, keep up, keep up. Almost there. Inhale. Inhale deep. Exhale. Okay, now come out of that, and the next thing we're going to do is we're sitting on the heels now. You're sitting on the heels now. Spread your knees out. Okay, so very good. The heels are still pretty close. The knees are out, and bring yourself back to about 60 degrees, just comfortable. Okay, and head back. Inhale deep. And start pumping your stomach again, in and out, but hold the breath in. Hold the breath in.
Oh, sorry.
Inhale deep. Hold the breath in and keep pumping the stomach until you have to exhale.
So no sound?
No sound. Just keep pumping. Okay, no breathing. Hold the breath in. You're holding the breath in, and you're gonna pump until you have to exhale. Then you'll exhale, and then you'll inhale completely, and again, keep pumping until you have to exhale. And normally you could do this for, at least a minute. In the beginning, maybe 30 seconds.
I may not last a minute.
In Banu's case, maybe 10 seconds, but we're all different, so.
This is the express breath.
This is right, exactly. But ideally, inhaling, holding the breath, pumping the stomach until you can't hold the breath anymore, then exhaling and then starting the cycle over again. Okay, now lean back even farther, so come back farther. So walk back on your hands a little bit farther to about 30 degrees, and same thing. So same breathing, inhaling, but now you're back a little farther. So inhaling, hold the breath, and then pumping in and out the stomach as many times as you can.
Challenge. Stay with me.
Keep up, almost doing. You're doing wonderfully, and again, you can imagine it's very therapeutic for your digestive system. Keep up, 15 more seconds. Okay, now inhale deep. Now exhale and stay in this position, but come forward in what we call baby pose. So just come forward and put your hands out straight and put your forehead on the floor and relax. Stretch and relax in this position. One more minute. I know this is like Yogaxpress action show, so it looks like we have two dead bodies here. But this actually is, whether in this kind of position or sometimes when we lie on our back, this is actually an important part of the practice of yoga, because whenever we're doing these types of exercises, we're kind of getting the energy flowing, and we want to have a chance to let it distribute. So it's almost like a piece of beautiful music. It's the pauses that make the music itself so beautiful.
I have a question when I'm allowed to get up.
You're allowed. There's no law, Banu.
No.
Yeah, what's your question?
Yeah. I don't know how to hold my breath and move my belly. How do you do that?
Oh,
Is there
I'll
a
show
trick
that
to
when you get up. So
Okay.
inhale and come up. Okay, very gradually, come on up. Quick pause in the class on how to move your body. Well, for example, okay, so in the last thing we did, you were inhaling. And now I'm holding the breath.
So I hold my breath.
I hold the
okay.
breath, and I'm just pulling in my navel point and then
Right.
relaxing it.
So
That's
it's
how you do
exhaling
it.
through there till...
No, I'm not exhaling
It's
yet.
not,
I'm
okay.
I'm holding the breath.
Right. Locking it in and then through
Exactly. There it is. You're actually, what you're doing is you're pulling in the navel point and then relaxing it.
Okay.
That's pumping.
Okay.
That's how I can see it through here, right there. You are pumping. So that's it. But there are things we do where we're holding the breath and we're pumping, and sometimes we're holding the breath out and also pumping.
Oh, okay.
And you've seen these yogis where, they'll hold their knees and they'll lean over and they get
Yeah.
all the breath out.
Right.
You go-
Uddiyana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this, and this is a way of cleansing themselves too. So this is a very good practice to do, and it's another form of breath control, of course. So there you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Next. All right. Now come, bringing your legs straight out and apart a bit, and if you can, just grab your toes, pull back. So you're feeling it in your hamstrings. Okay. So your back is straight, and straighten it up to the extent that you're pulling your toes back and you can kind of feel that stretch in your hamstrings.
We're still pumping, right?
Not pumping, no.
Oh.
I know you love that pumping, but
No,
we're done.
I wasn't
We're done.
sure.
We're done with
I'm
the.
just holding now.
You're very good. You're really keeping me on my toes, literally. Okay. I'm becoming a better teacher just doing this class today. I really see how I'm not doing a good job explaining here. Okay, very good. Now, inhale, pull, and exhale, and now we lean back. Okay, and we're going to come into what we call like bridge pose. So we lean back, and we're on our heels, right? And now just bring yourself up so your body is straight and your head's back. And start breath of fire in this position. Very quickly, very, very quickly. In and out, in and out, in and out. Very quick, 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 quick. In, out, in, out. Very good, very good. There you go. See, you can hear how quickly I'm doing it.
Okay, so the belly doesn't have to move this
No,
time.
the belly,
good,
well,
good.
the
Okay.
navel, very,
Oh.
very slightly, because the navel's doing the work. There you go, there you go. The navel is doing the work. Very quick and out. So in other words, it's not from the lungs, it's from the navel. Now keep on doing this. Now as you're doing this, walk your heels in and out. Start walking your heels in and out as you're doing this, okay? In and out, you're walking your heels in
Sorry,
and
there's a
out.
mat over there on the table. Just bring yourself in.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, now inhale. And exhale, come down. And now bring your left foot underneath, come sitting on your left heel. Like so, come sitting on your left heel. All right, now lean forward and try to, with your right hand, grab the toes. And left hand, try if you can, grab your heel, if not, your calf. Just like so. Okay. And inhale. Exhale completely. And hold the breath out. Keep holding it out. Inhale. Exhale completely. And hold the breath out. Inhale. Exhale completely. And hold the breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Now switch legs. Okay, so now your left leg sit on the right heel and the left leg is out. Okay, just like so, and same thing. Okay, so now it's same thing. Right hand grabbing the toes.
Right.
Yes, and the left hand trying to grab the.
It's easy on
Just
the other
like so.
leg. Oh, I must
Well,
have
we're not-
cheated. I
okay.
must have put my right hand on it.
Banu cheats quite a bit. Okay, so inhale. And then exhale completely. And hold the breath out.
While I
Inhale.
am cheating, can I go all the way and maybe hold this way? Would that work? Or...
No.
Okay.
We try to be honest on the yoga show, okay? So, inhale. And exhale completely. And hold the breath out. And inhale. And again, exhale completely. Let all the breath out. And with the breath out, again, hold it out. Okay. Inhale. And exhale and come up. And now we'll lie on the back and we're going to do left leg. So you may want to lean in a direction where it's graceful. Yes. And so come lying on your back, okay? And the arms are all the way, the arms are going to be all the way on the floor this way, all the way behind you, okay? So arms are all the way back, flat on the ground, but behind you, reaching back, lying on the ground. 2 minutes left. Oh boy. Okay, so left leg up, breath of fire. Left leg all the way up and breath of fire.
Oh, soundless?
Soundless, breath of fire. Okay, leg down. Now right leg up. Just the right leg up, breath of fire. Very quickly, breath of fire.
It's not happening fast, sorry.
Very quickly, very quickly, very quickly. Okay, now inhale. Exhale, leg down. Okay, now watch me. On the inhale, I'm going to lift my legs up to 6 inches. And the exhale down and bring the head up. But the arms up. The arms like this. Straight up. Inhale, 6 inches legs. Exhale, legs down, head up. Okay? And continue. Then legs down. Legs up. Then head up. So legs are first up and then heads up. Legs go down, head goes up. Okay. A few more.
Sorry, give us
Inhale.
1 minute. We're almost done.
Exhale
Coming
and
next
come up quickly. And in cross-legged position, very quickly. Okay.
Oh, us
come
too?
up to you too, everybody, because we just have a minute. And so the last thing we're going to do is just start, give yourself a hug and start rotating your neck around in one direction. And now the other direction. And bring it forward. Okay, Banu, I think that
We
is
could
about
go
our-
for another minute if you have some closing advice for our viewers. But because after the titles, we always have 1 more minute. But before we close, I would like Harinam to have the closing word. I just want to very quickly thank our director, Georgea and Hurd, for holding the fort today, and Richard Swanson for the studio lights and the sound system. And if you want to come and stretch with us, feel free. Visit my website, yogaxpress.com, for our taping schedule. We'll see you Monday through Friday, same time, same place. Time 157, RCN 84, FIOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon. Closing words of advice. How did we do today?
I think you did pretty good. You know, you of course, you know, she's a cheater. We know that, but she's a saintly cheater. So, no, I thought you did very.
You still have 2 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
still
we
have 2
have
minutes.
we
I'm so
have
sorry.
2 minutes. So first of all, I'm going to very quickly end the class as we often do with the long-time son.
Right.
So if you could hear these words, and
Yes.
I'll sing along, and
We'll
it's
sing with
long-time
you.
sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. We do this to end every Kundalini Yoga class. So hands together, inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. And then I go Sat Nam. And Satnam, we say Satnam to each other.
Satnam.
And Satnam is a greeting, but it means that
Divinity.
universe, God, whatever you call it, is truth. And so we hope that we dished out a lot of truth today. And
Even though I cheated a
and
little.
even though she cheated truthfully. And this is the kind of set again we do that can really kind of open up our hearts. I cut down the time. I cut down.
Thank you, Georgea.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh.
No, we'll start the next one with this. But that was a good. Sorry, Nora, you only would have had 2 minutes. So come on now. Come in.